Okay, Max. So the first area that we're going to dive into is the graphical planning solution that we've created. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's spot on, Matt. What we basically did with graphical planning and scheduling is, if you look at the standard of Dynamics 365, you get your production module and you get your planned orders and demand planning and forecasting modules in there, which do a great job in managing your complete production process, as well as if planned orders from customers come in and you need to produce based on the demand they basically ask you for. It helps you manage these processes alongside that. What is although the gap a little bit that we've seen is the visualization of that, as well as the planning and scheduling. In production facilities, you need to manage maybe your production teams. You want to plan human resources and machines. Of course, you can assign them to a production order in the standard process, but you don't have really a dispatching planning board. And that's in essence what the tool does and the value it brings. Let me maybe share an example screenshot how a customer of ours that is in speaker and cabinet assembly uses that. And here you already see the planning board that we've basically implemented in the application. On the left side, you can see I have my resources. These can be human resources, but they can also be machines. So you can also plan the running life cycle of your manufacturing machine and when it should produce certain goods. And that's what you also see in the middle of the screen over here. So we have an assembly of our item D003, and we need to produce 200 pieces of that. And therefore our speaker assembly workers are responsible to create these. And we get the requirements from the customers, either via planned orders or via the production orders, or maybe even out of projects from our resource requirements that we have underneath there. And we can drag and drop these resources onto the dispatching board and then start and plan the production life cycle. As well as you can also see that we have certain logs over here and breaks in between. So you can also plan for breaks or for certain non-running hours, as well as based on the color codes, you also see that different production order processes are being triggered. So this board is really meant to give the planner and dispatcher quick insights into what's actually going on in our production facility. Always allows him to get into the details as well. You see things like functionals, materials used, bring me to the exact production order, maybe bring me to the BOM of the product that we are actually producing so I can see all of the spare parts as well. And also the status of the inventory. So if we maybe already produced a few, we can place them into the inventory and therefore manage the whole process as well and supply our output of products as well. And that is the main goal of graphical planning and scheduling.
So it's really overcoming that limitation within the standard product, which is, yes, you've got all the information there, but it's lots of screens that you're going into, whereas as a planner you want to see everything in the one place to do your job more efficiently, and that's what we're bringing with this view. Yeah,
exactly. That's what you also see over here. I have like 9, or I believe it's even 10 tabs. So this would be 10 screens in Dynamics 365 that you have to go into, where you have to get your information from, which is way too much clicks for a fast and efficient manufacturing process, as well as also for a dispatcher a lot of places to go to and fetch the information from. Well, this really centralizes it.
Okay. So Max, how many customers have we got using this successfully throughout the group?
Actually, we have plenty of customers. This tool is already within our ecosystem for a long time, and we've implemented it at multiple customers. And you can think of all kinds of manufacturers using this application. This screen is showing a few of them. Actually, I have 3 slides like these. You can think of companies like Bredenort in the Netherlands. They are a manufacturer of power generators, but they also rent them, for example. We have Aliaxis, which is located in Germany, and they do welding machines, but also Madux, which is in medical equipment. And yeah, the list goes on. That is the second slide that I've been talking about. So most of our customers are really in medical equipment for this, but we also see that it could actually be used for any kind of manufacturing process. And the last. is beef bulk manufacturing, also in pharma and medical goods. And yeah, we've recently sold it to MyPie as well, which is a larger manufacturer as well.
Okay, and how many years have we been developing this and adding this into our customer base?
Now, the application is already since AX 2012, so the former version of Dynamics 365 available. But I think we've developed that like 8 years ago, and yeah, we're still further developing the application. So we have a product owner for that application as well. We have a roadmap ahead, and yeah, we'll develop this application also together with our customers, depending on demands they have.